What is up, you guys? It's Tarika coming at you guys with a new video. So this video is going to be a talking video. I'm sorry if these types of videos bore you, but I have so much to say, and I think that this will help somebody else out there that's an artist like me, or a dancer like me, or a writer like me, whatever the case may be. Even if you aren't an artist, I think that what I've recently been going through, I think that this will help somebody, so I figured that I would make a video talking about it. So if you're feeling it already, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to click that subscribe button if you are new to my channel. And if you are old, hey, what's up? Grab some popcorn, whatever you want to do, girl or boy or whoever, and yeah, let's talk. Do you ever get so much that you're doing, so much that you're caught up in, so much that you're doing, not necessarily bad stuff, you get so wrapped up in everything that you don't have time to sit and contemplate and think about what you're doing? Well, that's happened to me. This started a while ago, you know. This is more specifically towards dancing because that's what I've been going through. I was just I was deep into my art. Like, I was dancing, really trying to move up to the next level of modern, and I was really trying to impress my teachers. I was really trying to just prove myself as a dancer, but I wasn't really dancing for me. Dancing for the sake of I'm trying to impress somebody. I'm dancing for the sake of I have people counting on me. I'm dancing for the sake of I want this title, or I'm dancing because, you know, I kind of have to, but I forgot what it felt to really enjoy dance and dance for yourself, because I was so wrapped up in everything. I was doing a lot. I was just so wrapped up into everything that I didn't have time to just sit and just think and just relax and let go. And sometimes that's not always good. I was blessed with a lot of opportunities, you know, that's the thing. I set goals for myself at the very beginning of the year before I even got in school. I said, I'm going to get into modern 3. If you go to my school, you know what I mean. And I'm going to get a solo. I didn't say how I was going to get a solo. I didn't say who was going to give me the solo, but I said I'm going to get a solo. I had some other goals. Some of them I did fail. Some of them I did succeed. But those main 2 goals, I got those goals because I did get into modern 3, and I was fortunate enough to have my solo chosen for emerging artists. I met some amazing people. I met Wendy Whelan. I worked with amazing people. I was blessed with a whole lot. You know, I got opportunities other dancers didn't get. But I was just so wrapped up in everything that when school got out and it was summer and I had way more time on my hands to think, everything really hit me. As a dancer, you know, it's summer, so, you know, of course there's summer intensives and stuff like that. So I was going to do my modern teacher summer intensive because, as I've said many times before, modern is my focus genre. And it was $500 for all 37 classes, Monday through Friday. And I was pressuring my mom, pressuring my parents, like, yo, I gotta do all 37 classes. But then as I really started thinking, you guys right now, summer is not my season. We all have up seasons, we all have down seasons. Summer is just a down season for me for many reasons. As the summer went, like, as we getting into summer, I'm just like, I really don't want to dance. And that was terrifying to me because I'm like, I say that this is my passion and this is what I love, but here I am saying that I don't want to do it. And I'm just like, is this really my passion? Is this really what God wants me to be doing? Is this what I want to be doing? And it was so scary saying that all of this time, all of this money, and I haven't even gotten everything that I should have as a dancer, but all this time, all this money, all of this hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears I've dedicated into this art, and I get to this point where I'm just like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this. I don't even know if I love this. I don't even know if this is my passion. That was very terrifying. I couldn't help but to think, what if it's not? What am I gonna do next? I went from pressuring my parents about I gotta do all 500 classes, all 37 classes for $500, to wanting to do the Monday and Wednesday classes, to doing drop-ins, and here I am. Friday was the last day of class. I did not go to class. I did not drop in, and I'm not ashamed because mentally I knew I wasn't here, and I knew if I went into that intensive, I would not be dancing for me. I would have been dancing for whoever else or whatever else reason, but I wouldn't have been dancing for me. And if I'm not right up here, my dancing is off. I knew that if I did that intensive, I would not be doing it for myself. So I didn't do the intensive. One of the main things that I've learned is that you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your instinct. You have to trust your intuition. Whatever anybody else say, you have to trust yourself. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Because it's no way that something is just telling you not to do it. And it's especially hard when you're like me and you started late and you already don't come from a very fortunate family who can't just splurge money on you to support your dreams. Like, yes, they do support me, but they don't have, like, we have a family, we have a household. I'm not an only child, so, you know, I can't just take anything. Like, I told my mom, it feels like I'm robbing her for my dreams because I asked for so much, and it's like I need it because I'm like, I can only be successful I can't be successful if I don't have this, you know what I mean? So of course my mom's gonna bust her tail trying to get it, but at the same time, like, I don't like to see my mom stressed out, like, at all. So it's hard being young and you started late, so it's like I already got hella catching up to do. You depend on time for so much. You let time just tear you down low-key, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Over the summer, I'm just like, yo, I'm about to be a junior in high school, and I'm sitting up here taking a not needed break. But I did need that break. I'm a not needed break, we're gonna say it like that. But I did need that break because I was not right here. That's the thing, you know, you start late, you feel so pressured to do this, like, you feel pressured to keep going and you can't stop because you already behind. But yo, let me tell you, if you feel like you need a break, it is okay. I don't care how late you started. I don't care how much time you feel like you have left. Time is just a restriction. Don't set such big time limits for yourself. Like, I was sitting up there like thinking, I'm about to be a junior. I got like 2 years left to be trained and I have to audition for colleges, maybe audition for companies. No, don't let that time define you. Like, yes, continue to work hard. Yes, be focused. But don't let that define your journey, because it does. This summer I'm not dancing, and it was my own decision, because this past school year I made and did a whole lot of things that I didn't want to do. You know, I did it to please other people, or I did it because I didn't want to let somebody else down, but deep inside of me I knew I didn't want to do that. Like, and I did it anyways. But you have to trust yourself. Nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Yeah, I really think that, and I'm like, I did a lot of things based off of the opinions of other people. Like, there's been times I didn't even have my own confidence. I was so dependent on the self-confidence of others. You have to really be in tune with yourself, especially when you're young and you're getting trained. Like, I'm just speaking from a dancer's point of view because that's what I am. You have to have your own mind early, because you can get manipulated into doing so many things. And I haven't really experienced anything bad, but the stuff I did experience, you know, it did take me to a dark place mentally, and it wasn't fun. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You don't want to, if you feel it in your gut not to, don't do it. Like, no matter what no matter what anybody thinks, no matter who gonna get mad, don't do it, because at the end of the day, you are what matters. You have to do what makes you happy. You have to do what feels right for you, and you can't live to please other people. I'm really sitting up here like in my room every day, you know, I'm crying, I'm getting angry, I'm writing like till my hands can't even move anymore. Why do I dance? Why do I dance? Why do I dance? I'm really trying to figure out why do I dance. And you know, I talked to my mom, she's like, because you love it. It's not that difficult. But I'm like, no, that just wasn't the answer that I was looking for, you know. I realized, like, not dancing, I realized how incomplete I am. I realized just how big of a part dancing was to me, and I feel like that's how I knew, like, no matter what, I couldn't stop thinking about it. You know, I'd be sitting on bed on my phone, like, I'm looking at dance videos, I'm looking at dance pictures, you know. It wouldn't leave me. Like, no matter, I'd be like, no, don't think about it, you need time away. No, it would not leave, and it's like I wouldn't allow it to leave because it meant that much to me. So not dancing made me realize just how incomplete I am. Like, it really has become a part of me. When I was thinking, like, you know, why do I dance? Why do I dance? Like, I knew I didn't want to quit, I feel like, but I've contemplated it, you know what I mean? And that's hard to say. Like, I contemplated because I'm just like, if this is really my passion, I would never want to quit. But that is a whole lot, because all artists, every single body, no matter what your occupation is, everybody needs a break. And I told my mentor, I was like, I know you probably, like, you know dang well you don't deserve a break, because I'm not training outside of school like everybody else was. I'm not busting my tail, you know, getting to classes every day after school, staying up till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock doing my homework. Like, I don't deserve a break. What do you mean? But everybody has a different story. Everybody handles pressure differently. Everybody is different. Like, we are not all the same, and that is so amazing to me. Everybody needs a break. So don't think that because you apparently aren't working as hard as anybody else, or you don't have the opportunities everybody else have, don't think that you don't need a break or you don't deserve a break. Cause that's false. Like, that's what I needed, because I was full-fledged, like, even school, like, even though I still was a very mediocre student, and I blame myself for that, but compared to past years, I was a scholar. Compared to my past years in middle and high school, I was a scholar this past year. So even in school, you know, I was studying a lot more. You know, this was my first time doing this, like picking up a book and reading it outside of school. I was like, what is this? So, you know, it was new to me. I was really trying to get my crap together as a student. And although I didn't get it all the way together, because I'm not perfect, I'm a work in progress, you know. But I had it together, and it was all new to me because, you know, all through middle school and freshman year, I ain't cared. Like, I cared to a certain extent that I didn't get put out, but I didn't care. I was just like, I'm just gonna do just enough to get me by, and I did less than just enough. Somehow I still got by, and that was the grace of God, because Lord knows I should be out of that school, but God said, this is where you're supposed to be. And I know this is where I'm supposed to be, because had I not been at the school that I'm at, I would have found dance, and I know that is what I'm supposed to be doing. The added schoolwork and, you know, all of that, like, that had a lot to do with it as well. Everybody has a different story. Like, don't compare yourself to others, because every single time you're gonna get like that messes you up, that throws you off your game, because you don't know what it took for them to get what they got. You don't know how they got what they got. Like, you don't know the behind the scenes of, you know, what you see. Times I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go to class, and then I was like, no, I don't want to go to class, no, and I ended up not going. So, you know, I was thinking about it, but I just knew that I needed time away from that atmosphere. As much as I love being in the studio with other people, and especially the dancers that I'm mostly surrounded around, that is the main thing that tears me down, because it's so hard not to compare yourself to others. Like I told y'all, I'm already behind, and I already don't have the strongest technique, and my body is okay. Even though I love being in the studio and being surrounded by other dancers, that is the atmosphere that kind of tore me up the most. And that's hard to say. It's like, how you gonna be a dancer but this tears you up? And it was just because I didn't take time to get in tune with myself to make sure I was okay up here, because I was so wrapped up in my art. And you have to take time to make sure you are okay here. So I didn't go to class, you know, but I think that what matters the most is that I'm getting right up here, and I'm getting in tune with myself up here, because like I said, I'm about to be an advanced dancer. I go to the highest ballet level, which is ballet 5. I go to modern 3, which is the second highest level. That's a big accomplishment, and I'm really proud of myself. But I know that in order to tackle that and accomplish all that I want to accomplish in those classes, and as far as my dance journey, I know I gotta get in tune up here. Yeah, you gotta take time to, you know, get in tune with yourself and figure out, like, talk to yourself, talk to God, talk to whoever you believe in, talk to your parents, your mentor, talk to whoever, but yeah, don't get so wrapped up into it that you feel like you're going crazy. And that's how I felt. No, I did not lose focus. Yes, I've still been doing things dance related, as far as like working on my brand and all of that other stuff. I don't say brand to sound all big headed and stuff like that, but really, like, I want to be my own. I want to stand on my own. Like, I don't have the name Isolated Beauty for a reason. I tell my mom and whoever I'm talking to all the time, I have too much to say as an artist, and too many of my own stories to tell as an artist. I have my own visions, I have my own mind, and I know what I want to do, and I have my own goals. So I want to be my own company one day. I want to have my own dancewear company one day. I want to have my own dancers. I want to have my own choreography up there on that stage. I have my own system that I want to have far as my company and my choreography and all this other. Like, I just have such vivid dreams and goals that I want to accomplish as far as dancing. Like, if I would have gotten to the point where I would have quit dancing, I feel like I would be purposeless in life, because I feel like this is indeed my purpose. Like, if I quit, I don't have nearly as much going for myself, or nearly as much to strive for, because so many of my goals and dreams is just surrounded around dancing, because this is what I want to do. I feel like this is what God wants me to do. It's no way that it's not, because no matter how hard I try, this art won't get away from me. People tell me all the time, like, I see it for myself, because I've been kind of into my other arts as well. like when I dance, there's something else that those other art forms don't give me, and I think that's amazing. So yeah, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, like for real. So, you know, like I said, I still did dance related stuff, you know, still watching videos, still doing this. I started writing a whole lot, and I realized just how much my writing means to me. I've been writing nearly all my life, basically. Writing also has a special place in my heart. So, you know, I've decided that I am an artist. My focus is most definitely dance, but it's also writing. Because some people just don't get dancing, you know. Some people don't just get poetry. So I'm just like, if I can do both and God gave me the talent to do both, then hey, why not touch people with both of the art forms that I'm really passionate about. I realized that this was a period of growth, and I have grown very, very much. That's why I've finally gotten to the point where I can do this video. Like, I was in my bed, like, crying one day. I was about to make a video, then I was like, nah. Nah, you know, yeah, I would have been, you know, very vulnerable and brave to do that, but I was like, nah, not yet. Growth is uncomfortable, and I felt very uncomfortable. I was just like, why am I thinking these thoughts? Like, I felt ashamed. There were times I would just cry, like, you aren't supposed to be, like, I would be so angry, like, you're not supposed to be thinking these things. This is your passion. This is what you love. But we all artists feel that, you know, yeah. And you just can't let the negativity and the demons and other people get into your ear. That's another reason why I felt like I was dancing. It felt like I was dancing to prove that I could dance. Like, when I did emerging artists, and I mention emerging artists a lot, not as to boast or brag, but I'm really proud of myself. That was a big accomplishment. Like, when I did emerging artists, I'm just like, all right, now, after this, I don't want to hear nothing, because I can dance. And guess what? People still found something to talk about. People will always find something to talk about, because if people aren't talking about you, you doing something wrong. I hear that all the time, and now I'm just like, you know, it's fun. Just let them talk, because when you're great and you're out there being successful and your name on the billboards in New York City or whatever, they gonna wish they had it. Let it motivate you. Don't let it, you know, be your reason why you do it. Like, dance because you love dance and it ignites your soul. Don't dance because I gotta prove Sally wrong. Like, no, dance because it's what you love. Sing because it's what you love. Act because it's what you love. Write, do whatever you do because you love it. Don't do it for other people. Don't do it to please other people. Don't do it to satisfy. Do it because you love it and you're incomplete without it, and it completes you. So excuse the awkward camera angle change because I ran out of storage on my old phone. Ooh. The advice that I have to offer: it's okay to need a break. No matter where you are in your art form, no matter what level you are, don't let that define you, because time, it's never too late. Sometimes it takes for a different type of artist to get through you. Like, sometimes you can't always go to a dancer. Sometimes you can't always go to a writer. I was watching this guy. He's a filmmaker. He does stuff with film, and I watched this video, and it really touched me because it was about what I was going through, and I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have to go through regular people, but sometimes, you know, a habit that I had, I will always go to an artist like me. The only one that get it, like, you're actually a dancer. No, artists, we all have this commonness, to be honest. Like, we're artists, of course, but we all have that commonness in our mindset. So sometimes it takes for a different artist to get through to you. So yeah, this has been an interesting headspace. I think what got me out of it was when I went to the open mic night, and one lady in particular, she did a poem about needing a break. And when I tell you I was up there snapping, like, I really felt that because that's what I was going through. And then I realized just how much my art meant to me, and I realized how passionate other artists are. And I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, I just been doing, you know, inspirational stuff that'll, you know, get me right up here and stuff like that. I've been surrounded by other artists, just different types of people that I'm not usually around, and, you know, it's very eye-opening. Yeah, I think that's all I really have to say, and I'm glad I'm out of that headspace now. I feel like I know this is my purpose, but I just needed a break. Like, I was deep into my art, you know what I mean? I was too into it that I forgot why I did it. This video is probably really gonna be long, so let me try to wrap this up. If you're an artist, don't give up, ever, ever, ever. If you know that art is what you love, don't give up on it, because it's a reason why you were granted with that talent. Don't let what others say about you or think about you, don't let that define you, because it don't. I can tell you some things people have said about me and things that I've experienced as far as dancing. Like, it's not really the prettiest situation, but you know, I overcame it, and I will overcome whatever else is thrown at me because I'm just that strong. I believe in you. When you feel like you have no one that believes in you, I believe in you. Trust me, I do. Just really believe in yourself first, because I can believe in you all day long, but you don't believe in yourself, it don't mean anything. And you can't, I promise you, you won't get anywhere unless you believe in yourself. Like, you can't depend on the confidence of others, because when it's not there and it's gone, you're gone. So you gotta have something within yourself to, you know, hold you down. You're not alone. Me being isolated, you know, I feel so alone sometimes. I don't just use that word just because that's my way of saying different. I use it because I mean it. Like, I'm literally isolated. So, you feel so alone sometimes, but trust me, you're not alone. You're not. Trust, you're not alone. Love what you do and do what you love, and do it for you, because at the end of the day, it is what makes you happy. Don't try to satisfy others, because you will fail every single time. Just do it for you and keep going. Don't stop no matter what. That's basically all I have to say. I just wanted to get that off of my chest, because I feel like I can finally move on from this headspace. Like, it feels so freeing. It feels so good to not question why I'm doing what I do. I do it because I love it, yes, of course, but I realize just how much it completes me. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Thank you guys for listening. Stay down. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to tell your story, I'm listening and I'm here for it, yo. So comment below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I know this video is kind of long, but if you sat through it, you real. So if you've been here since day one, I cannot thank you enough. It means the absolute world to me. Like, yes, I don't have that many subscribers, I don't have that many viewers, but this is a way that I express myself, and this is a way that I can touch people. I don't care how many people I have. Like, I'd rather have a good 67 subscribers that's really down for me and really full with me than to have thousands that don't even know me. So, you know, I greatly appreciate it if you've been here since the beginning. If you just getting here, I love you just as much. If you leave, I still love you, but don't do that. So, yes, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like it. I'm sorry that it was very chitter-chatter. I'm gonna try to do something fun next time. I love you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. Tell me your story. I'm here for it. So, yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.